Hey guys, in today's lesson video, let's talk about how to maximize your distance with your driver the quickest way possible. So it has nothing to do with increasing your club head speed. The quickest way to increase your driver distance and to maximize your potential is to straighten out your shot. So for example, if I have a big snap hook off towards the left for a right-handed golfer, I'm not gonna have the carry distance that I want. And vice versa, if I hit a big push slice off towards the right, I might have a little bit more carry than the snap hook, but the spin rate is going to be way too high and we're not going to have any run out and we're not going to have the maximized distance that we all want. So if you guys want to maximize your distance with your driver the quickest way possible, we have to straighten out our shot, and the quickest way to straighten out your shot is with a correct release motion. So if you guys haven't seen my previous video on how to release the golf club correctly and how to get the club head to be thrown and fly towards the target, I would highly recommend you guys go watch that video first. But if you guys haven't watched that video first, let me briefly describe the correct kind of release motion. So all a natural release motion is that if the club at around halfway down, if the club head is on the right side of my body, for a right-handed golfer, on camera it's gonna be on the left side of my body. If the club head is on the right side of my body, I have to throw the club head to the left side of my body. For a right-handed golfer, that's all the release is. But to get into that motion, what we have to realize is that my left hand, my right hand, my left arm, and my right arm, the roles are different. So if my left arm and my right arm works in the same direction, whether it's too much out or too much to the inside, if my arms actually work in the same direction, then we're not gonna have a natural release. So for example, my left arm and my left hand has to pull in towards my body, as you can see here. And with my right hand has to push out towards the target. So if my left hand and my right hand actually work in the opposite direction, that's what's gonna allow the club head to go flying forward. And that's how we're gonna create that natural release. So my left hand and my right hand, the roles are different. So in very simple terms, what we wanna do with our left arm is that we wanna fold my left arm to the other side of my body. We wanna fold my left arm to the other side of my body. And from the face-on golf swing, if you could take a look at the back of my left hand, it's facing forward. And when I fold my left arm to the other side of my body, naturally, now the back of my left hand is actually pointing back. And that's where we have that natural kind of release motion. And from the side view, you can notice that when I do this motion, when I fold my left arm, if this is out and if this is in, what happens is that my left arm and the golf club naturally works kind of behind my body, a little bit towards the inside, and that is perfectly normal. But what happens now with my right arm is that now my right arm has to extend towards that 1 o'clock position in this fashion right here. So if my left arm folds in and my right arm is straightening out, my left hand and my right arm is actually kind of working the opposite direction. So if you notice that position right here, if my left arm folds as much as possible and my right arm is extending as much as possible, that's what's going to send this club head to go flying forward. And that's what we want. So really try to take a second, a minute or so, and watch the previous lesson video first, and that'll really help you out. So if you realize the roles of your left arm is to fold, and the roles of your right arm is to extend, that's all you guys have to know to have a proper release, have a natural throw-in release, but more importantly, that's all you have to know to straighten out your shot. So for example, even my shot right here, you can see that I pushed it a little bit off towards the right. I hit a good amount of distance because I have higher club head speed, but you can see that my shot shape right here, the ball actually pushed off towards the right. So what I need there is that I need more of this left arm action. So for example, let me just hit one more. Let me just hit a soft one. From this position, let me hit one right here. You can see that it's hooking off towards the left. So if you have a hook miss, what you need to do is have the same folding of your left arm, because this was really good. But what happened was your right arm did not extend towards the 1 o'clock position. Your right arm actually went inside with your left arm. So what you want to do is, if you have a hook miss, very simply, continue to fold your left arm as you are doing, but you have to extend your right arm a little bit more. So let me hit one more, and let me try to really focus on extending my right arm. So from this position, top for your backswing, extending my right arm a little bit more, and let's see what happens. Now you can see that I'm hitting a nice little push draw, and the golf ball is going pretty much down the center. So what you want to realize is that if you're hitting a snap hook, most likely your left arm is doing a really good job, but your right arm is not extending towards the 1 o'clock position. So if you're hitting a ball snap hooking or off towards the left, your right arm has to extend a little bit more off towards the right, and vice versa. If you're hitting a push slice, you're doing a good job with your right arm extending, but your left arm is not folding enough and it's not releasing enough. So just focus on those two movements and always realize that your roll of your left side and your right side is different. It's not the same motion. So just practice that motion, and I guarantee you, just figure out what's working well for you. Is it your right arm working well? Is your left arm working well? And just fix the pieces together like a puzzle. And if you're hitting really straight shots, most likely your left arm is folding and your right arm extending, and you're in a really good neutral position. So just focus on that and we shouldn't have a problem. So if you guys like the lesson video, please like and subscribe to help my channel grow. And for in-person or online lessons, I'll leave all information in the description below. Thanks guys.